Hi Cancer, welcome to a bonus reading for February 2026 for you guys. If you're new here, my name is Laura, aka Baby Curl Tarot. I'm a tarot reader, astrologer, and root worker, and I love doing monthly readings for all the zodiac signs here on YouTube, as well as some other fun content over on TikTok and Instagram. This bonus reading is my way of saying thank you guys for engaging with my content over on TikTok and Instagram. You were one of the top 3 zodiac signs that engaged with those beginning of the month readings, so thank you, thank you, thank you. If you are on those platforms and you're engaging with my content over there, I really do appreciate it. To say thank you, we're going to do a love reading and another general reading for you guys. So let's go ahead and just jump right into your love reading. All right. Oops. Grab the right deck here. All right, spiritual team, love oracles. What messages do you have for the Cancer collective regarding their love lives at this time? What messages do you have for the Cancer collective regarding their love lives at this time? What do we have? Okay, first up, we have Marie Antoinette. Be the dessert, not the entree. No man is worth losing your head over. See all, hear all, love all, forget all. Okay, it's giving she's a bad bitch. And listen, bad bitch could be gender neutral for me. It is gender neutral for me. You don't have to be a man to identify with a male person depicted in the tarot or oracle decks that I use. You don't have to identify as a woman to identify with the women on these cards. You can be trans, non-binary. It does not matter. Gender specificity is different than what comes up in these decks for me. Okay, but it is giving like, I'm a bad bitch, I don't really need anybody. Also, I deserve everything I want kind of a vibe. What's at the bottom of the deck? We have Joan Collins. It says, beauty is power, so use it rather than lose it. Age is just a number, irrelevant unless it's a vintage wine. Everyone is a potential character for a novel. It is giving main character energy. Cancers, are you guys feeling like the main characters in your love lives right now? I can see my Cancers, and again, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. This may not resonate with every Cancer out there, so if it doesn't feel like it's for you, it probably is just a message for another Cancer out there. I forgot to say that at the beginning of the reading as well. But I feel like this is more for like the single Cancers or the Cancers that are dating right now. It's very much giving like, I need people to prove that I mean something to them. And not only that, but like I'm not even wasting my time on people that don't make me feel good or make me feel like the main character. And I'm here for that. Okay, Cancers? I love this for you guys. Let's get into the tarot and see what messages come up for you. Spiritual team, Cosmic Coven Tarot, what messages do you have for the Cancer collective regarding their love lives? What messages do you have for the Cancer collective regarding their love lives at this time? I'm having a really hard time getting the words out of my mouth today, so I do apologize in advance. I'm usually a lot more articulate. All right, what do we have at the top of the deck? We have the Four of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, Eight of Swords in reverse, the Magician, and the Page of Swords in reverse. What's at the bottom of the deck? We have Cosmic Coven, the Hermit, Page of Cups in reverse, Two of Cups, King of Cups. I love this for you, especially for those of you where you feel like maybe you've gotten the short end of the stick in love, like throughout your life, or even just recently things maybe haven't really been going your way. But I feel like the Cancers are finally like connecting with the fact that like I should not be settling for anything less than what it is that I deserve, okay? I feel like a lot of you guys potentially may have spent more time being single recently, or spending more time around friends that uplift you, that support you, that speak life into you. This may have come after a very, very specific breakup. Someone that it didn't really seem to go very far. It was a Page of Cups in reverse. So this could have been someone that you're dating and you're like, damn, like, why don't these relationships seem to ever pan out or go farther? You know what I mean? And it just feels like at some point in this time that you spent alone, for those of you that did do that, it finally kind of clicks. Like, you guys are the King of Cups. You guys deserve someone that matches your energy, right? So you need a queen, or you need a king, or you need somebody that's on the same level, that wants the same things that you want. And I feel like the Cancers are really like, we're not settling. It definitely feels like you guys are kind of getting out of your head in terms of what it is that you want. You guys may even be way more vocal about what it is that you want in love. You're very like, this is what I want, this is what I expect. If you can't deliver, peace, bye, kind of a thing. And I love it. It feels like the Cancers are not, you guys are just not, you're not dealing with nobody's shit. You are on, I don't know. I just feel like the Magician encompasses so many different areas of your life. I also feel like you're kind of bossing up in other areas too, which could also stem from not seeing that your worth is being valued in your romantic relationships. Some of that may even be spilling over into other areas of your life, maybe like your career or in family. You're realizing like, damn, like I really just, I don't know how to have boundaries, or I don't know how to speak up for what I want. I don't know how to communicate my value, my worth to other people. And I feel like it's definitely getting you noticed. It definitely has eyes on you, this new confidence, this new, you know, like sense of self-worth really is like, people are watching you. You have, I feel, exes watching you. You may even have like coworkers watching you. You may have family members watching you. This doesn't just have to be romantic. It definitely is a love reading, but I feel like this confidence you're exuding, if you guys feel like people are watching you like secretly, I would say that's true for a lot of you. Again, it's like there's almost like a glow up, and not just externally but internally, and it shines from the inside out for you guys. I really love this for you. Is there somebody out there for you? Absolutely, potentially. I don't see anybody specific coming in just yet. I just feel like if you guys are out there and you're putting yourselves out there and you're dating around, I definitely think this attitude, this approach is definitely going to get you what you want and deserve. Love it. It is definitely giving main character energy, as you should. We also had the Empress here at the bottom of the deck. I mean, this is the bad bitch card for me. And again, not gender specific. You could be man, a woman, non-binary, trans, to be the bad bitch, to be the Empress. Like, it's just, it's this energy of like, who is that gorgeous creature over there? It's just Cancer, don't mind them. Love it. Okay, so that is what I'm seeing in love right now. So that is definitely for more of the single Cancers out there that are dating, that are looking, or, you know, exploring. So you guys are gorgeous. I love it. Keep up this energy. I'm here for it. Someone that recognizes your worth is definitely going to come along. Okay, that's what I'm seeing for love. I'm going to go ahead and clear my table, reshuffle my decks, and get into a general message for you. I'll see you guys there. All right, Cancers, let's get into your general message. We'll kick it off with another Oracle card, Oracle deck, I should say. Spiritual Team, Prism Oracle, what messages do you have for the Cancer Collective at this time? What messages do you have for the Cancer Collective at this time? What do we have? Fear. Interesting. What are we afraid of, Cancers? At the bottom of the deck, we have Comfort. Are we afraid that we are getting too comfortable in a certain area of life, or are we afraid of actually feeling at peace? This is going to be for an interesting group. Let's go ahead and, yeah, some of you guys have, like, it's the mindset of, like, when things are going really well, you're like, when is the other shoe about to drop? You're like, you can't be comfortable in just having, like, a peaceful life. Like, you always feel like there's going to be something that pops up to like ruin your good time. That's the kind of energy I'm getting from these two cards. But let's get into the tarot and see what messages come up for you guys. Spiritual Team, Cosmic Coven Tarot, what messages do you have for the Cancer Collective? What messages do you have for the Cancer Collective? Interesting. did have a card that flipped out while I was shuffling, and that was the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Let's see what else we have though. King of Wands in reverse, Three of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, the Emperor. What's at the bottom of the deck? Nine of Cups in reverse, Nine of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Six of Wands in reverse, and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, I would be really careful about like your mindset. Be really, really careful about your mindset, because I feel like there are a lot of good things happening in your lives right now, Cancers, for those of you that are going to resonate with this. But you can absolutely self-sabotage your own happiness and your own success if you aren't careful. Like, yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys, interesting. Okay, some of you guys, this could have to do with two different things. So for some of you, this could involve like working with other people. For some of you guys, you may work better alone, or you feel like you have worked better alone in the past. But also for some of you guys, I feel like when things don't go well, you've always been able to manage, but some of you guys may be involved with, like, there may be other people involved now that you're worried about. Someone feels like they're gonna drag someone down with them if things don't go well. I don't know if you guys live like a riskier lifestyle in terms of like income, or I don't know, some of you guys may have like some really interesting hobbies. I don't know. But like, I feel like someone is just always on edge, always like trying to, how do I even put that? Always trying to like mitigate risks or mitigate ways that their life could, you know, get flipped upside down. It's really hard to explain. How do I explain that? I hope this is making sense, but it just feels like a lot of you guys like just live in this either pessimism or, yeah, I mean, the King of Wands in reverse came out right after the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So it's like, you're doing fine. You're doing just fine. Like, you guys may even be turning things around. Things may be going well after a streak of things not going well. But this mindset, this King of Wands in reverse, it feels still pessimistic. It feels like maybe even you guys are still stuck in the past of like, okay, example. Okay, so if someone who grew up really, 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 really poor, or like you always had like hard times like in your life, and then all of a sudden you get out of that space, you get out of that city, whatever, you have your own place, you're stable. Some of you could potentially still like live in that mindset that you were in while you were in that old life, right? It's hard to explain. It's like, I don't know, I guess if you lived in an area where there was like a lot of crime or a lot of, I don't know, maybe even gang activity, like you're constantly on edge, you're constantly like, it's a trauma response, right? Like constantly being in fight or flight mode or survival mode, that can really wear on our nervous system. So some of you guys may still be kind of living in some sort of mindset that is negatively impacting your current life situations, because you're still like in the headspace of like when you were not doing well previous to where you're at now. I hope that makes sense. It's going to be different for everybody, so I don't want to try and get too specific with specific situations, but that's kind of what I'm getting here. And I feel like there's a lot to celebrate. There's actually a lot of really good things. I feel like you may have recently celebrated, I don't know, a marriage or, you know, a promotion or getting a certain job, like a very important job to you, or the success of a business, something like that. But and there's still progress being made. This Knight of Pentacles tells me that you guys are building something very wonderful that's going to last you a lifetime. The foundations are strong, so it's not like, you know, you're building your life off of a get-rich-quick scheme. Like, you are really laying foundations for success for later on in your life. And I feel like a lot of you guys are bosses with this Emperor card, but you guys have a very good head on your shoulders. You're very business savvy, or you're very good at what it is that you do, if you do, say, work for a 9-to-5. So I just feel like there's a lot of fear about getting too comfortable, because I think a lot of you guys feel like you have to be prepared for whatever life throws at you. But what if life never throws anything at you, but you stay in this fight or flight mode? I feel like a lot of you guys could potentially sabotage yourselves. It could be like a self-fulfilling prophecy sort of situation if you are to stay in this mindset. I truly believe anybody can change anything in their lives if they're really attentive and self-aware to what's going on. So if you guys feel like you are resonating with this and you feel like you're constantly like on edge or anticipating something bad happening, you got to get out of that, because you could end up manifesting that unknowingly. Okay, you guys, I feel, excuse me, this Queen of Wands is very, very magical. She's really powerful when it comes to like metaphysical things in general. So you guys could unknowingly, like I said, end up manifesting these negative situations that could impact your peace, that could impact your comfort, your stability, whatever, your livelihoods, your lifestyle. So I would just be really, really careful, be really attentive about what it is that you are thinking and what you are speaking into the universe right now, because you are in a really good space. I would hate to see you guys fuck that up for yourselves. All right, that's what I'm seeing there. I'm gonna go ahead and close out your reading with actually some affirmations. This is an affirmation deck my mom got me recently, and it's been really beautiful to work with this month on these readings. So let's go ahead and get you some affirmations, some things that you need to hear. Spiritual team, affirmations for a badass. What messages, final messages do you have for the Cancer Collective? What final messages do you have for the Cancer Collective at this time? Final messages do you have for the Cancer Collective at this time? Let's see, what do we have? Ooh, stop making excuses and just start the fucking thing. Like, it almost feels like you guys, is there an example? It feels like you guys are the type of people to not unpack completely because you feel like something could happen and you may have to move out at a moment's notice. So stop making excuses to be happy, to settle in, to get comfortable, to enjoy where it is that you're at right now, and just enjoy where you're at right now. Stop trying to anticipate things that could happen. Stop living in the future. Start living in the present, okay? What else? Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. Be present. Be present. Be present in the now, where you're at, what you have, what you can do, what you should be doing. Like, don't worry about what could potentially happen. Don't worry about that shit. If it happens, it happens, and then you deal with it. But right now, like, you need to be present, okay, and focused on what you should be focusing on. Finally, at the bottom of the deck, it says, today, be the badass girl or man or person, individual, you were too lazy to be yesterday. Interesting. I love it. For me, it's like, make the person you were in the past proud of who you are today. Like, if you could go back and tell your younger self, like, hey, you know, it's all gonna work out and you're gonna end up doing X, Y, and Z, like, would your younger self look at you like you're crazy? Would they be proud of you? Like, it almost makes me want to cry a little bit. But yeah, like, it's never too late to be your best possible self. It's never too late to enjoy where you are, and stop regretting where you've been, what you've done in the past. Stop being anxious about who you're going to be in the future. Just focus on who you are today and enjoy the present version of your life, okay, Cancers? That's what I'm seeing for you guys. Please leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me in the future, and maybe share this with another Cancer if you feel like it would resonate for them or they would enjoy this message. As I said before, I'm over on TikTok and Instagram. All my handles are below in the description box, and you can send me a message there on those platforms if you want to schedule a personal reading with me until my website is up and running. As always though, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate the support. Hope to see you guys at the next reading. Until then, please take care of yourselves. Bye.